Sometimes it's very important to know um, what doesn't work is almost equally important as knowing what does work. So I would say be encouraged when you fail fast and fail often, because that means you're making progress, and that means that you're learning quicker than anybody else. So don't let failure equal fear, which will paralyze you.
That's easy. How often do you need to use problem solving in your job?
Every day. Problem solving is key. Critical, building up critical thought processes to overcome and to, arrive at solutions. It's daily, across the board. Everything from operations to, with our customers, even with your family. I mean, it's the life. So get familiar with it, get comfortable with it, and master it.
What is the biggest struggle you have faced with being a woman in the STEM field, and how did you overcome?
For me, I think I've received a lot of support. I'd have to say from Gabby's standpoint. Whenever I'm at a conference, there's always a very few of us. Whenever I'm at a hackathon or an event, there's a very few of us. And I think the atmosphere that's created now is excellent for minorities and women in tech. Because I think people are aware of it. I think people understand the importance of being a stakeholder in advancing those, not only the numbers to equal diversity, but the inclusion. Because you can have diversity and you can be at the table, but if your idea is not respected, there's no inclusion. So I'm seeing a big shift from getting the numbers equal to now, moving from diversity now to inclusion. We actually know that, you're gonna bring something different to the table just by way of your background and by way of, your culture and just the way that you feel. Why could we not incorporate that into an overall solution that then is gonna broaden our product, line more so than what we had in the past? So I think people are starting to get it. So I've always had a really pretty easy path when it comes to that. I've always had someone that says, hey, they're willing to take my hand, they're willing to show me something new, they're willing to take the extra mile to make sure that I'm included. I've had a couple of challenges, not just from men, but also from women. So it's not a gender thing. I think it goes back to, it's a choice. I can choose to respect you, I can choose not to respect you. And that doesn't wear a skirt or pants. That's a personal choice. And my personal choice is just to still respect everybody, even when they don't know that they're disrespecting me. I go where I'm celebrated and not tolerated, and I make sure that I do everything that I can to include everybody along my path. I can only do my part, and I inspire you to do your part.
And the last question is, who gave you the best advice, and what would you say to young women that want to pursue a career in STEM, given what you know?
Goodness, I have so much good advice. The one that comes to mind is my last supervisor, my last job, Dr. Venkata Reddy. Whenever he saw that I was struggling with a new, assignment, or he saw me struggle with a new project, it was something that I had never done before, the company had never done before, and I was tasked with that, he would always look me in the eyes with trembling. Like, he was very, I love Dr. Reddy because he just let it all out. He said, Tia, he said, if they can do it, why can't you do it? What makes you different? There's no difference. Like, he would tell me that all the time. So to the point where that stayed in my head, so even now, if I doubt myself on a project, or I doubt myself even for just a second, it's like a tape recorder. His voice comes in my head and says, Tia, if they can do it, why can't you do it? So that's what I would say. If anybody can do it, why can't it be you? Don't tell yourself no. Let somebody else do that, but don't tell yourself no.